Grand Rising. Welcome in. This is Arizwell 23, and I'm Aries Mary, and we're going to do a reading for the collective. He could be a she could be a he or a they, could be past, present, or future. Only take what resonates. These messages are for confirmation of what you already intuitively know and can feel, okay? I'm not a legal, medical, or mental professional. Please seek the proper support in authorities, okay? Thank you all so much for all the support to this channel. Alright, let's see what we got. Move this over here a little bit. Spirit messages for the collective, please and thank you. I hope everyone's doing well, wherever you are in the world. Alright, we have the Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Alright, so it feels like after being thrown out into the cold, you're achieving something. Celebrations are in your future, okay? After feeling cast out. Feeling left out, feeling disappointment. Being worried. That's all Five of Pentacles energy. Sunflowers are very significant. Hiking and backpacking is significant. But the Four of Wands here is like stability, right? Celebrations. I mean, it looks like they're all having really a good time on this little dance floor area, right? Something about a cottage. This is you achieving something, okay? This is you going through a threshold, going through the doorway, through a walkway. Fours are about foundation, okay? Fives are about change. So your foundation is changing. You're becoming more stable. Especially in your passions, okay, and in your ambitions, in the fire energy. Spirit messages for the collective. Alright, we have the Five of Swords. Two of Wands. Alright, like I said, fives are about change, right? Strife, struggle. The other five up here was Five of Pentacles. So that's like your finances, your material stuff, 3D stuff you can touch. You felt casted out from that. That's also like not having enough energy of the Five of Pentacles, right? Not having enough, the poverty mindset. So you're achieving something, getting out of that, going into the Four of Wands. Someone has a problem with that. Yeah, someone's in conflict with you achieving this. Coming out of Five of Pentacles and into the Four of Wands energy, they have a problem with it. They're ready to fight. They feel a loss. Losing you because you're not in the Five of Pentacles energy anymore, that's weird energy. They lost their grip on you because you're making plans. With the Two of Wands here, you're setting goals. You're taking action. I'm also getting this person in the Five of Swords that's in conflict with you being in the Four of Wands energy. They're taking some kind of action here. Spirit messages. Spirit messages for the collective. It's a lot of fives and a lot of fours. Here's another four. Four of Swords. That's rest. Okay? You're mentally at rest, at peace. Recovery, self-love. Yeah, we have 5, 4, 5, 2, 4. Let's see what else comes out. This is all minor arcana. Wow. Okay, the Hermit and the King of Swords. Hermit, King of Swords. Yeah. So after rest and recovery, okay, because you have gotten out of the Five of Pentacles poverty mindset, achieving something in your passion, your fire's been lit. You've achieved something in the fire realm. Okay, you've overcome these conflicts with other people, and they still have a problem with it because you're moving forward and making choices. With the Two of Wands here, you're looking forward. Okay, but you're also at a mental peace with the Four of Swords here. The Hermit is the only arcana here, major arcana. Could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. But this is you going inside of yourself. Okay, going within for the answers. This is introspection, inner wisdom, solitude. Yeah, that's both rest energy here, inner energy. Then we have the King of Swords. That's truth, right? Courage. That's being authority of truth. This is mental power. So you have the mental power to overcome this conflict with the Five of Swords, King of Swords here. Yeah, also something about animals, specifically birds. The best thing you could have done was taking the action with the Two of Swords here to move forward. Give me one more. One more for this energy. Oh, great. They all fell on the floor. Only one came up. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's time to lay these burdens down. You have worked really hard, carrying a lot on your back. That you are exhausted, but you had to keep going. It's time to let go. It's time to put those burdens down. There's these here, Yoga. Hold on. Alright. Alright, so the only major arcana we have here is the Hermit card. And that is in between mental peace and authoritative power of truth. So this reading is mainly about introspection, solitude, overcoming poverty mindset, even through the conflicts, achieving the goals that you're setting out to do. But you have to let these burdens down first with the 10 of Wands being here, okay? It's almost over. Yeah, you're going to be moving forward and it's going to make you very happy. Chariot, 9 of Cups. You're following passion's lead. You're going after what makes you happy. You could feel like a rock star when you move forward. Like freedom, like it's uplifting. You feel on top of the world with this choice of moving forward. Spirit messages. Ten of Wands again. Wow. Okay. You could have felt like you were in like a window display. Like life's just going on around you. But you're not really in it or a part of it. Like you see how this jester is behind the door. And you see all the people moving and walking on the sidewalk. Like you just felt like you were just, your job was too heavy. The burdens were too much. No one was listening. Only this little girl right here is paying attention, right? Because that's innocence. These adults were too busy. They couldn't see you to help you. They thought you were just a clown. They thought you were just something for fun, like a jester. But you see the little girl, she understands you. She sees you through the window. It's time to lay these burdens down. You could have been getting messages from children, through children. You know, children say the craziest things. Okay, they will come up to you and just blast off random things, but it will make sense to you, especially if you're on this journey, okay, of spirituality, of the omniness, okay, of all one togetherness, to find out who you are inside. Who am I? It's time to lay these burdens down. I'm laying this on top of the 5 of Pentacles up here. it could have felt like very heavy, too heavy to get out of this Five of Pentacles, get out of the poverty mindset, to get out of the glass display, the window display that they made you feel like. It could have felt like it was too heavy, too burdensome, if that's a word, burdensome, whatever. It was too much of a burden to get out of the poverty mindset, cast it out. Okay, give me a clarifier on the Four of Wands. Four of Wands clarifier. Spirit messages. Too many. Something turn over. Let's see. Too much. Hold on. Alright. Four of Wands. Tell me about this Four of Wands. The Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. This is about being the bridge between the gap of the material and the spiritual. Okay? You could be stepping into a title, because it's going on, I'm putting it on top of the Four of Wands here, okay? So Four of Wands, that's achievements, that's celebrations, celebrating your title, your position. You're being crowned. It has a lot of responsibility. It might feel like people around you don't recognize and aren't aware that you're in this position now, but they do. Look, they will, they do, they are. Okay? The right ones are going to celebrate you making it to this Hierophant. Spiritual wisdom, leadership. This is you becoming the teacher. Also, I'm getting, we're forever the student, but this is you being the teacher now. You're coming out of that poverty mindset, laying those burdens down, finally making it to a stable fire energy, passions lead energy here. Okay, now you're the teacher. People are going to come to you for advice, for questions, and for questions to be answered, okay? Questions that they can't get the answers from Google. Not truly. Give me a clarifier on the Five of Swords. Nine of Swords. Yeah. That's their whole, let me put these down. That conflict that they're trying to put onto you, and that they're still in strife about, that you're achieving these things. They want to keep you trapped. They will fight to the death to keep the bird trapped in the cage. Look at that. Wow. But the thing about this is that cage is open. Okay, collective? You can come out of that cage. The two birds right here are even telling you, communicating to you, hey, you can get out of there. You're not stuck in there. Come on out. You're in there by yourself. You want to be in there? Swords are about mental things, okay? So that's thoughts. Alright, that's your mental capacity. That's being all up in your head on something. Worry, suffering, insomnia. me something on the Two of Wands. Let me get some drink real quick. Hold on. Clarifier on the Two of Wands. Out of this whole reading, and we're 20 minutes in, the only two major arcanas that have come out is the Hermit and the High Hierophant. That's going within, and then what you have learned from within in solitude, right? Because the Hermit has the light and he's searching for things. Now you come out of hermit mode and you're the teacher in the High Hierophant. We had 5, 4, 5, 2, 4, 10. Okay, we got the Star. Two of Wands, clarifier is the Star. Alright, so that was the Two of Wands was setting goals, right? Taking action and making choices, having choices to be made. The Star, alright, that's having hope, having faith, okay? It's also what the celebrities are supposed to be, per se, if we didn't idolize money, okay, and clout. You're an inspiration to other people, especially by this choice that you're making. By these goals that you're setting out to go towards, you will be you're the teacher and the inspiration. Happiness, spirituality, hope, faith, good fortune. So whatever choice you're set out to achieve, you will have good fortune with that. But you have to realize you're in this cage first and come out. And that is all conspired behind the scenes. I'm getting the Seven of Swords didn't come out, but I definitely feel like this is somebody having something to say about you coming out of this cage. About you realizing the door is open, you just walk right on out. You finally listened to these birds, and they told you. I told you it was something about birds when I seen this card with the King of Swords. Birds represent like information, right? So you're getting and gathering all the information correctly. Do not second guess yourself. You're tapped in. With the King of Swords, you're tapped in. Give me a clarifier on this Four of Swords. The Emperor. Okay, so mental peace, right? Four of Swords. And now you can take action and be the boss you're supposed to be. Also Aries energy with the ram's head there. Something about the globe Earth. Not flat Earth. Something about being on top of the world. This is also masculine power, structure, leadership. So I'm getting you're going to be a leader and teacher on mental peace, mental clarity with the Four of Swords here, okay? You're an authority of peace. And you're a teacher of foundations, of celebrations, right? Of feeling good. Give me a clarifier on the Hermit. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so there's some kind of information that's going to come in as you're searching. I was about to say searching, whatever that is. While you've been searching for the answers that you seek, you're going to get some kind of communication, some kind of mental clarity that's going to come through with the Ace of Swords here, and it's going to be truth. Okay, I just heard that's going to set you free, of course, but it's going to be your own personal truth, especially with the Hermit card here. It's going to be a wild, reflective truth of yourself. It's going to ignite your passion, your inspiration, which we know inspiration because we just seen the Star card. This choice you're making to come out of this bird cage, the birds aren't even in the cage, okay? For the choice for you that you make to come out of that is going to bring hope and inspiration to other people. It's going to put you in your position of authority as the teacher that you're supposed to be, where people come to for the answers, okay? And you're going to be in the authority and mental power. You teach people how to bring peace to their mind. And you found this and learned that you are a teacher of this because of how well you did it yourself for your own personal, right? The Hermit's investigating the truth here. Their own eternal truth. Now they're setting it out with the Hierophant here. They're setting out to teach others how to do what they did. Right? With the Four of Swords Emperor there. Four of Wands Hierophant. Four of Wands Hierophant. Four of Swords Emperor. Also, I'm getting, this Hermit is the truth. Ace of Swords there. A truth seeker. King of Swords, clarifier, please and thank you. Just one card, clarifier. Oh, I lost my breath there. Yeah, they don't want me to speak. Did something turn over? Let me see. Nope. Alright. I think I just bent my cards up. It'll be alright. They're trying to bend the truth. Especially now that you're in this authoritative power of truth. With the King of Swords. Clarifier for the King of Swords. Seven. I said 7. The Chariot. Yeah. Cancer energy. This is what I seen at the beginning, remember? I said you're going to be feeling like a rock star. You're going to be moving forward, but you have to be balanced. Okay, you have to balance the masculine and feminine inside of you. You also have to have done your shadow work and balance the light, which is the sun inside of you, and the dark, which is the devil. Okay, you have to have balanced your light and your dark, your masculine and your feminine, and you have to be the emperor or the empress to drive the chariot. That's how I feel about it. Okay, but this is forward movement for the person that is the authority leader of truth. Okay? Forward movement. Healing. Not only healed yourself, but you're also going to be a teacher, remember. The Hierophant over here. This is also travel, determination, willpower, action, and control. Yeah, so the willpower of this King of Swords here is out of this world. So you're tapped in and you can't be stopped. Wow. Alright, give me one more clarifier. Ten of Wands clarifier. We seen Ten of Wands twice. Yep. My left ear keeps itching. I don't know what that means. Ten of Wands. Okay. Justice. Wow. Alright, so it went 7 to 8. So you are progressing forward after you let these burdens. It is justice for you to let these burdens down, right? You've been working a very long time. You were not only carrying your burdens, you were carrying other people's burdens, and justice is here. I'm here, and it's only fair that you get to live a life. They did not want you to live a life. I'm starting to feel really emotional. Like it's a little overwhelming and emotional. They're trying to fight you even in the courthouse doorway. They don't want you to live a life. But it's not for them to say. They want to control every aspect of things. And it's not going to happen anymore. It's time for you to let these burdens down. Yeah, I just got really emotional, y'all. I'm going to do a couple tea leaves. And then I'm going to close it out. 32:23 on the clock. Spirit messages. Alright, we have, hold on. So, I'm still learning how to hold all these cards here. Alright. Alright, we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. That is that Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, that was at the beginning of the reading here. Carrot, an opportunity or windfall. Now that you are stepping into your high Hierophant teacher air, opportunities are going to come from all different angles. Star, guaranteed success. If you come out of this cage, it's guaranteed success if you let these burdens down. Fire, yeah, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And people do. They usually do. For the Star, they have strong emotions, passionate. Well, they either love or hate the Star. They either try to control or put out the Star. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. And that's what the Hermit card was all about, right? Vine. Jug. Light-hearted, carefree time. Yeah, that's that Four of Wands we seen. When you step into your teacher, high Hierophant energy, and you're in the Four of Wands energy, you get to be light-hearted and carefree for the moment, okay? Because, you know, everything changes. Everything has its time. I just dropped some on the floor. Okay. Spirit messages. Peacock, beware of great pride. When you get this position, do not get greedy. Do not get prideful. Do not let it go to your head. Stay humble. frying pan. Trouble and accusations. Yeah, and I'm putting it right on top of the justice here. So any kind of accusations or trouble someone was trying to send towards you, and burdens they were trying to keep on you. Because look, 10 of Wands, justice, troubles and accusations. They were definitely trying to throw the whole frying pan at you. And still fighting you all the way up to the door of the courthouse. Dang. Anything else? Purse. Pay attention to your finances. You're forgetting something. Try to make a budget. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. What did I just say? Yeah, opportunities, respect, honor. You're being crowned. Anything else? Wealth. Guaranteed success and wealth. Somebody's plans are not going to go through. You being crowned and paying attention to your finances and being the star you're supposed to be, coming out of that cage, coming out of poverty mindset, is putting a knot in these opposition's plans. Anything they do towards you is not going to work. Period. Look, I went to go grab the angel number cards, and you're not going to believe what just came out. On a whole different other deck. 8 of Swords. Yeah, they want, what did I just say? They want to keep you in that 8 of Swords energy. I mean, 8 and 9 of Swords energy. Eight of Swords, right? That's the bird in the cage energy. That's that trapped feeling. That's all up in your head. That's how they want you. That's how I heard stay put. No, you're not staying put. Remember we seen the Chariot card? You're moving forward. Angel number. Let me get some more drink. Angel number for the collective. Too many. Angel number 111. Intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. Alright, collective, if you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I hope this helps. Namaste, Shay.